Hi, dreamers. All right, this is another one of those that I have a question for you because, hey, don't I always? All right, it's actually kind of a two-part question. Number one is the lottery like addictive? I mean, obviously, I know you can get addicted to pretty much anything. That's not really what I'm talking about. I mean, just in general, like for the general public, you and me, whatever. Is the lottery addictive? Like playing the lottery? And number two is playing the lottery worth it? And I know a lot of you smart butts, because I am one, are actually going to say, well, if you win, then of course it's worth it. But I mean, in general, because you don't know if you're going to win or not. And what kind of brought this about is, I don't know, whenever the last drawing was, I had tickets that I bought for it, and I told myself, not for the first time, all right, if I don't win this time, I'm just going to stop buying them, or I'm just going to do like, a couple $1 scratch offs here and there, and, I'm going to stop wasting money on it, or stop spending money on it. And yeah, I went and actually bought some more tickets for this next drawing coming up, or drawings actually, because I bought a Mega Million and a Powerball ticket, more than one of each, if I'm being honest. So then I got to wondering, okay, do I have like some kind of small addiction to this? Or is it just the never give up kind of attitude? Or like what's going on here? Like what possessed me to do that again? So I figured I would bring it to this channel and ask all of you, what do you think? Do you think the lottery or playing the lottery is actually addictive? Or is it not addictive? I mean, what is it to you? Do you play the lottery if you're in the United States? Because obviously that's the only ones that really applies to, I guess. But then, of course, you have the bigger question that I think everybody probably really asks themselves, if not everybody else, is playing the lottery even worth it? I mean, we all know that the odds of you actually winning like the big jackpot are like ridiculous, but the simple fact is, despite the overwhelming odds, someone wins. I mean, eventually someone's going to win. It always happens. It may take 4 or 5 drawings even where nobody wins, but at some point somebody's going to win. So I guess it kind of depends on how you look at it. The way that I look at it, I guess, is just the old saying, you can't win if you don't play. And I guess we're all kind of convinced at some point in our heads that, hey, I'm going to win. I just have this feeling I'm going to win the next one. I'm guilty of it. And of course, I don't win, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to win, ever. You never know, but I do know that if I don't play, I won't win. So, I don't know. See, this is the reason why I bring it to the channel, because I go back and forth on this too. Because I keep thinking, well, if I don't play, then I'll never win, which is kind of the mentality that keeps the whole thing going. People know, the people who come up with it know that people think that way. And it does actually go to a good cause. For those of you who don't know, the money that you spend on the lottery usually goes to like school systems, and I think it's mostly just the school system, but it goes to that kind of stuff. So I mean, it does go. Your money is going somewhere useful. Of course, we all know the government takes their part because they take everything, but I don't know. At the same time, though, then I keep thinking, it's probably best, which I kind of do. I kind of try to go into buying a lottery ticket with the mindset of saying, well, it's almost like saying, I'm donating this to like the school system or whatever, because if I don't win, which is the most likely case, then whatever, not surprised, that kind of thing. But I think the most I've ever won on any kind of lottery ticket, as far as, now when I say lottery ticket, I'm not talking about scratch offs. I'm talking about like, Mega Million, Powerball, that kind of thing. The thing where you buy the ticket, they give you the numbers, or you pick the numbers, and then you have to wait for the drawing. That's the lottery I'm referring to. But I think the most I've ever won, I think, was like, I don't know, $4. I may have won more than that, but I've never won more than 10. I know that. And of course, me being me, I think I do what a lot of people do, is when I do win, $2 or something like that, I just take it to the store and I get another ticket with it. Which is the other thing. It used to be $1 for a lottery ticket. At least the Mega Million used to be $1, and then even that went up to $2. So Prices rising on everything. Anyway, that's the whole point of this. Again, I could ramble for a while, but I'm not going to, just because y'all don't want to hear me ramble. That's just wrong. So anyway, go in the comments section. Tell me, do you play the lottery? What is your mindset on the lottery? Do you think it's worth it? Do you not think it's worth it? And also, do you think that playing the lottery in any way is addictive? Because I kind of do think that it is addictive. I don't know, it's going to sound contradictory, but I don't think that I'm addicted to playing. Because I'll go very long spans without playing the lottery at all. I mean, very, very, I'll go months and months and not play. But I do think that it is addictive in some way, just because when you buy the ticket, whether it's in the forefront or, whether it's in your subconscious, whatever, it's in the back of your mind, part of you is always thinking, hey, I could be rich really soon, I could win soon. And that alone is enough to kind of lift your mood or lift your spirits, and it gets you thinking of wonderful things like what it would be like to be rich. And so I mean, I think it does actually have beneficial properties. Granted, you get to the point where the drawing is, you find out you didn't win, and that's kind of crushing. So that's contradicting itself, but still, I think in that regard, though, I think you can get kind of addicted to envisioning what it will be like, and somewhere in the back of your mind thinking, well, it actually could happen. It is possible. It's very, very unlikely, but it is possible, and that is usually enough to just kind of keep you on this high for a while. And anyway, so I think that it is in some form at least a little bit addictive, if not for just that reason. And then, of course, you have the people who get obsessed because they're just convinced that they're going to win the next time, and they just keep going and going and end up in the street. That's addiction. That's too far. But anyway, answer that question. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. If you're not subscribed, definitely do that right now. It costs you nothing, but it helps me out a ton. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, dreamers.